The story begins on a foggy night in an urban city. A white trenchcoat figure, faceless and mysterious, has been spotted on numerous occasions at the scene of fatal accidents. Locals speak in hushed tones about the grim figure, who appears just before tragedy strikes. No one knows if it's a spirit, an omen, or something far more sinister. A chilling montage of sudden deaths happening across the city. Car crashes, fatal falls, and mysterious disappearances. Witnesses report seeing the figure in the white trenchcoat moments before each incident, always at a distance but never interacting. The authorities are baffled, unable to find any trace of the figure. A team of paranormal investigators is called in after the frequency of these bizarre sightings increases. They interview witnesses, uncover old news reports, and realize that the white trenchcoat figure has been haunting the city for over 50 years, always linked to death. One of the investigators, Sarah, encounters the figure during a routine visit to a crime scene. She feels an overwhelming sense of dread, as though death itself is watching her. The figure disappears into the fog just as she tries to approach, but Sarah is left with a growing obsession. After her encounter, Sarah begins to experience terrifying visions of the figure in her everyday life, appearing in reflections, lurking at the edges of her dreams. Her friends and colleagues worry about her mental state as she becomes increasingly erratic. Digging deeper, the investigators uncover the origins of the mysterious figure. The white trench coat once belonged to a notorious serial killer from the 1940s, a man who preyed on the city's vulnerable. He was never caught, but after his death, sightings of the figure in the coat began. It appears that his soul still lingers, continuing to claim lives. Sarah becomes consumed by the figure. She starts seeing him more frequently, even when others do not. The figure seems to be following her every move, waiting for the moment to strike. She starts doubting her sanity as strange events plague her. Whispers in the dark, doors slamming shut on their own, and shadows moving unnaturally. The climax builds as Sarah confronts the figure in an abandoned building where the killer was rumored to have died. The figure reveals its true nature, an entity feeding on fear, using the white trench coat as its conduit. In a terrifying showdown, Sarah faces death incarnate. Sarah barely escapes the encounter with her life, but she knows the figure will continue to haunt others. She and the remaining investigators flee the city, hoping to outrun the figure's reach. But the final shot leaves viewers wondering if they can truly escape death. The video ends with reports of new sightings of the white trenchcoat figure in another city. The legend of the figure has now spread, and it seems to have found new victims. The screen fades to black with the eerie sound of footsteps echoing in the distance.